Okay. The last thing, again, this is like your textbook didn't talk about it until it got to your assignment or some problems, your exercises. This is on page 156. And on page 156, they give you this. And all this is, you guys, this is not a big deal. All they've done is they have taken the formula that they gave you on the other page, and I'll flip back in just a second and show you where I'm talking about. They've taken this formula right here. They've took this formula, and you had this formula right here, right there. And I may not have told you then, but that formula, no, I don't know what it is. It's on page, it's going to be somewhere around page 147, 148, something like that. I don't know where it is. I didn't write the page number down. But anyway, they took this formula right here. See, this is the formula right here. And they just solved it for a different, they got this by itself. How did they get the probability of B given A by itself? Well, they just divided both sides by the probability of A. Just simple algebra. Okay, those two over here cancel out. And so they're left with this formula. Why do they do that? Because then it makes it easier to work these kind of problems where they give you pieces of information and then they want you to find something else that's missing. So all you would do on this section down here is go through here and write down what they're telling you, the probability that an airplane flight departs on time. So we're going to say the probability of a departure, on time departure, is 0.89. The next piece of information, the probability that the flight arrives on time. So just use A for arrival. The probability that it arrives on time is 0.87. Pay attention to what it says. The probability that a flight departs and arrives. The probability of departs and arrives on time is 0.83. Find the probability that a flight departs on time. Find the probability that it departs on time given that it arrives on time. So departs given arrival. So we're looking for this right here. This is what we're trying to find. So this is how we would do it. Now pay attention to the thing. So we're going to be looking for, let me come down here, scroll down here. So we're going to be saying, okay, if we're looking for departs given that it arrives on time, then we're going to find the probability that it departs and arrives on time, because that's what goes on top. Or maybe it should be, see, let's pay attention to the order. I don't think it matters A and B is the same thing as B and A. We'll do it right here. Arrives and departs on time, given that what's given goes on bottom. Well, that's not new. We did that when we did those tables. We put what was given was the new sample space. All right, so I think we have these two numbers. Departs and arrives on time. That's 0.83. And then the probability of A, that was given right here, that's 0.87. So we can calculate the probability of departing on time given that it arrived on time. I think that comes out to be about, it's not exactly, it's about 0.954. And then number 42, find the probability. What do they want? Find the probability that the flight arrives on time given that it departed on time. Okay, so again, find the probability of A and D. And it doesn't matter, you could say D and A, it doesn't matter. And can go in any order. Given, though, the given goes on bottom, the probability that it departed on time. That's the same way we saw when we did the table. And this one is, again, 0.83 goes on top. and 0.89 goes on bottom. We calculate that to be 0.933. So again, don't worry about having this formula memorized or these formulas memorized, because I'm going to give you the formulas on the test. What you have to be able to do is read the problem and make sure you understand what given information you've been given. You have to understand what information you're looking for, and be able to just apply the formula. Okay. Did I? Oh, I think it moved. Yeah, some of my writing moved. I was like, didn't I answer that? 0.8387. That was 0.954. Oh, and yeah, that one moved up there. I don't know why it moved. But anyway, so there it is. All right, that's it. You should be able to do all of your homework now and quizzes.